Long before European ships crossed the Atlantic, America was home to diverse Native American nations. They arrived thousands of years ago, spreading across the continent and developing unique cultures and societies. In 1492, Christopher Columbus arrived, sparking a wave of European exploration and settlement. Ships from Spain, France, and England soon followed, seeking wealth and new opportunities. These newcomers brought new ideas, technologies, and diseases, forever changing the land and its people. The English established colonies like Jamestown and Plymouth, facing harsh conditions and complex relationships with Native Americans. Sometimes they traded and learned from each other. Other times, conflict and displacement followed. Over time, 13 British colonies grew along the eastern coast, each developing its own character and economy. The northern colonies focused on trade and shipbuilding, while the southern colonies relied on plantations and enslaved labor. The forced labor of Africans in the South created a system of slavery that would haunt the nation's future. The collision of cultures set the stage for centuries of cooperation, conflict, and transformation. As the colonies prospered, resentment grew over British taxes and lack of representation. Protests like the Boston Tea Party led to the Revolutionary War in 1775. In 1776, the Declaration of Independence proclaimed the colonies free, championing life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. After years of struggle, the colonists won independence and created the Constitution, establishing a lasting republic. But deep divisions remained, especially over slavery, abolished in the North, entrenched in the South. This conflict erupted into the Civil War in 1861, pitting Union against Confederacy. President Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation declared enslaved people free in the South. The Union's victory in 1865 reunited the nation and ended slavery, but the struggle for equality was far from over. After the Civil War, America expanded westward, driven by manifest destiny and new railroads. This growth displaced Native Americans and transformed the landscape. The Industrial Revolution turned cities into economic powerhouses, attracting millions of immigrants seeking opportunity. Immigrants and workers built the nation, but faced harsh conditions and low pay. Labor unions and reformers fought for better wages, safer workplaces, and social justice. African Americans endured segregation while women campaigned for the right to vote. The women's suffrage movement triumphed with the 19th Amendment in 1920. America's diversity and activism shaped its evolving identity. The nation's promise of equality remained a work in progress. In the 20th century, the U.S. became a global power, joining 2 world wars and emerging as a superpower. The Cold War with the Soviet Union brought decades of tension and competition. At home, the civil rights movement led by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. challenged segregation and won landmark victories for equality. Other groups, women, Latinos, Native Americans, continued the fight for justice. Today, America leads in technology, culture, and economics, but still faces challenges and contradictions. The nation's story is one of struggle, achievement, and ongoing pursuit of its founding ideals. Each generation shapes the journey toward a more perfect union.